So this is where we are now. I want to get into,
Now let's get into the big meeting that's coming up. Paul Ryan is posturing, making his support for Donald Trump conditional on a set of demands. Those demands need to be
Now, stop for a minute because the siren's in the background. Roger Stone, this is a big deal. I mean, you just dropped such bombshells. I want folks to listen carefully. You have this from inside the RNC. Tell folks, kind of walk through what you can repeat to the audience that you told me last night of the magnitude of their arrogance and that they still think they're going to, bare minimum, rob the money of everybody that donates to Trump and scuttle this for Hillary. I mean, phrase this as you did last night to me, please.
Certainly shall. First of all, it's important to understand the history. RNC Chairman Reince Priebus is often publicly identified with Romney or with his governor in Wisconsin, Walker. But in truth, Reince Priebus is a Ryan man. That's his birthright in politics, Paul Ryan. Don't forget that as we move forward. So in essence, what Walker is going to, what Ryan is going to demand of Trump is control of the Republican National Committee would remain in the hands of Priebus and his cohorts. They would also demand that the Trump campaign use the data vault, which was built and is partially owned by Karl Rove, for all of their outgoing voter contact. We happen to know that this system is flawed, it's dirty, it was proven to be ineffective in the 2012 campaign. They've essentially just taken the Romney data program, which crashed on Election Day, and recycled it as a new product. It's still flawed. Beyond that, they want to demand that the individual Republican state chairmen have control and run the Trump campaigns in the individual states. Now, this struggle is mostly about money. It's about the favored vendors for Reince Priebus getting multi-millions of dollars worth of business from the Trump campaign and from the 2016 effort. Here's what Reince Priebus doesn't understand. He and Paul Ryan are about to meet the toughest negotiator probably alive today. Speaking as someone who over the last 30 years has negotiated multiple compensation agreements with Donald Trump, I can just tell you, he's tough, he's clear, he's blunt, and he understands that the movement that he is leading is far bigger than the Republican Party. He will not be blackmailed. He will call for Ryan to step down as Speaker, as convention chairman. There is, as I reported here on InfoWars last week, a backbench revolt among individual liberty-minded congressmen who are furious with Ryan.
And Sarah Palin is pledging to go after Ryan in his reelection. What a wonderful lady. This is America taking its country back. This is so exciting. And again, it shows their arrogance that they think they can try to steal it, even though it already backfired on them when they tried to publicly sell it. If Paul Ryan said he'd rather have Hillary, and so has the leader of the Senate, Mitch McConnell, on record, then they have no place at the head of the RNC. They have no place as the Speaker, no place as the Senate Majority Leader. I say get on the offense now, and I understand Trump's giving them a chance to back off, and they need to just remove themselves because, look, they'll steal the money, and then they'll scuttle the campaign and give it to Hillary. That's their stinking plan. They've admitted it. These little rat bastards have admitted it. Mr. Stone, am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. And, Alex, this is the insidious hand of Karl Rove. Let's remember, Rove has a proprietary interest in the data trust data bank. Rove has tight relationships with many of these Republican state chairmen. So the fix is in if Ryan and Priebus get their way.